That was the wrong button. Too many crickets.
Our
Everyone just
cameras
saw
are a
the
little...
old battle map. Hey guys, we're all in the right place now. Welcome to what is normally Nexus Adventures, but today is something a little different. RJ, what are we doing today?
Hey everybody, today's a little bit different. I'm in the Dungeon Master seat. Whoa! As we play through my homebrew world where it is fun, it's sexy, it's not fun, not sexy, it's full of water. Hope y'all don't have a fear.
Mhm.
Hydrate or dihydrate, am I right?
Oh
You
fuck!
don't
I don't
want
have water.
you don't want to hydrate on this water. It's all salt water.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it'll,
dehydrate, guys.
it'll make you
I
loopy.
mean,
You'd dehydrate if you did drink it.
but we could collect a lot of it and we could create a nice, unique blend of sea salt for cooking with. So, I don't know where I was going with that.
Don't eat the bath salts. Bath salt zombies, that's what I should add in. Introduce yourselves, fools.
I'll start.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm the Hype Goblin on the internets, also known as Sarah. Today I will be playing Tana, who is my Deep Gnome Wizard. And next I will pass the torch to Emma.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm on the internet today. I'm playing Arwen, who's a half orc, half Triton, Gloomstalker Ranger, and she's a little sweetheart. And I'll pass it down to Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm going to be playing Meep Meep, the Grung Fighter. They are very obsessed with hats and just loves everything they're given.
I guess that leaves me. Hi, I'm Sittin, and I'll be playing Shoshana today. I'll be in the player's seat today, which is very exciting. She is a Triton Barbarian Path of the Depths, which I'm excited to try out. She has a bit resting bitch face, but she likes to knit for her friends and tell sailor stories and sea shanties.
All right, so let's begin our adventure to the drown. What was it? The drowned city of lights. City of drowned lights. I'm on the ball today.
Mm-hmm.
So, the world as the players know it is, well, a watery one. A couple of hundred centuries ago, the world flooded over in a cataclysmic event, and so people have taken to living on islands or giant flotillas made of sorry, made of old cargo ships, sometimes lashed together to form armadas. But we're going to be taking a step back to one of the smaller islands where the players are currently living. What are we doing on this fine tropical morning?
Uh, Tana is in her hut. She's gathering her art supply. She's going to go sit by the water with some of the larger seashells that Arwen has brought her. And she's going to be painting some nice, relaxing scenes on the shells so that she can sell them later.
Mm-hmm. I'm cracking open some of the shells that I caught that morning because I get up real early to go and catch them bright and breezy, just to see if there's any goodies in there because I like to sell the pearls I find.
Mhm.
Or put them in my hair, you know.
Meep Meep and Shoshana?
Shoshana is probably just getting out of the water. She likes to do patrols around the island in case there's any big sea monsters that come close. And also keep an eye on her sister, Arwen, sometimes. So she's getting out of the water, seeing Tana and Arwen themselves and going to join them.
Meep Meep's in the water doing the crocodile peeking their eyes out of the water sort of thing with a new hat on their head. Not sure where they got it, but they have one before they kind of crawl up and sit beside Tana.
Okay. As you are all on the beach, you see another figure emerge out of the water and hail Shoshana. It is another patrol member. They take off this almost Predator style, like the movie Predator style helmet, and you hear a hissing as the air vents out of it. How's patrol? It is a Triton man.
Did I see anything, DM, or isn't everything all right?
Not on the south side.
Nothing on the south side seems to be pretty clear so far.
Yeah, that's good. Well, north side of the island's clear too, though. I don't see any of the koi fish around.
Hmm.
And what?
Mhm.
Sorry, I need your player sheets. What's your nature score?
Uh,
Everyone or just her?
Just her.
it is plus
Or
3, which is
actually, Arwen, you would also be working in the water too, so you as well.
here. I don't
My
know if
nature's
I
a
sent
0.
That's
Uh,
fair.
I don't think I sent it to you, so I
Nope.
will send
You
it.
said a +3 though.
Yeah.
You would know at this time of year that's strange. Typically, they could be found patrolling the north side of the island where Tenna's father's workshop is.
That's strange. Is there any large predators over there?
I don't think so. This could be a sign of bad luck.
Great, just what we needed.
Well,
But
hopefully the kelp harvest goes well. But if anything, we can make do with trading with whatever ships come by.
I mean, yes. Um, that's worrisome. I'll keep that in mind. See, if I'll do another patrol later on today. See if they come back. Maybe it might be a temporary thing.
They'll nod their head and start plodding back to the village.
Hmm.
Uh, Tana, you remember correctly that your father would like to speak with you sometime today.
Did he say what about?
Just said he wanted to talk to you.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's just gonna sit on the beach and paint a little bit, and then when she works up the courage to go talk to her dad, uh, be it a good talk or a bad talk, she's gonna head on over that way after she paints a shell.
Cool. Some amenities on the island. There is a fish farm, a seaweed farm where they dry seaweed and they make little nice snacks. There is a hut where a lore keeper resides. Uh, there is the town square, a bakery which is run by Tana's mother, general goods store, and a smithy. Aside from also Tana's father's workshop.
DM, what's my dad's favorite snack?
It's like dry seaweed wrapped around a rice ball.
Awesome.
Tana's gonna pick up some of those on the way just in case,
Okay.
because she's got that only child anxiety of I either did something right or I did something wrong, and I don't know what it is. She'll go to her dad's workshop and knock on the door after.
You knock on the door and you hear the sound of a saw whirring, sparks flying, general workshop shenanery.
Papa? Cracks the door.
You don't see your father in the workshop. You see a halfling that's currently working on this machine. It has a spherical front with a transparent sort of plating on it, attached to a more elongated frame. And there are these two pincers that are slowly tucking into the actual machine.
Is this someone that I know?
This is your father's apprentice, Sprocket.
Oh, good morning, Sprocket. Have you seen Papa?
Hey, he left earlier today. Said something about visiting a friend on the mainland.
Oh, he said he wanted to speak to me.
Oh, right. So, the city that's not too far off from here, well, the ruins that are not too far off from here, your dad had some readings and he said that it was going to go active in a few days.
Active?
And actually everyone on the island would know that the ruins that are about a day's sail away from here goes active once every decade or so, where just these mysterious lights can be seen from underwater.
Hmm.
He said something about asking you guys, like you and your friend group, to go out and investigate it. He asked me to drive you guys out there.
Oh, okay. I don't think that would be a problem. I don't have anything to do today. I was gonna bake some more seaweed bread, but I can always put that off until tomorrow. The seaweed will keep till tomorrow. It's mostly dried anyways.
Oh yeah.
Here are some rice balls. I'll go get the others.
Okay, well, I have some gear for you guys too if you want. Just okay. Starts eating.
He hears a shout from down the street. I'll be back in a minute. And she goes and gathers her group and brings them back. Hey gang, my dad needs us to do a thing.
What kind of thing?
The lights
Just
at the
a scav.
ruins. The lights at the ruins are gonna come on. Apparently, we don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just like a recon and kind of scavenge thing. Like we've done it before. It's not too difficult.
It sounds exciting.
Yeah.
So
We don't actually know what's going on down there. It's been like, well, gee, a couple of decades.
How deep into the city do they want us to go?
Oh, pretty deep. We haven't fully mapped out the city, which is a problem. But that's what, well, when I drop you guys off, I'll do a holding pattern around and see what I can cartographer. Sorry, I don't word good in the
What
morning.
you can map out?
Yeah, that.
All right.
Nice. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
We do have some equipment to give you guys. Hold on, and kind of waddles to the back, and you hear her straining as he pulls his heavy wooden chest out.
Can I help him with it?
Sure, yeah. You
I'll just-
easily like one-hand it,
Yeah.
walk over.
Put it on a table.
Inside are 4 rings of water breathing. Tana, you have your cloak of the manta ray, correct?
I do.
It's 4 rings of water breathing, but they are more circlets that attach to your neck. What looks like little earpieces with a small stone inside of it. And basically what equates to a mag light. Don't expect too much trouble, but like bring your weapons.
Sure.
Right.
I quite like fighting down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's just try not to do that. Arwen.
Well, just be a little careful. This is Marrow and Sawagan territory, so yeah. Also, who knows? It's been hundreds of years. Things might have taken up residence there.
Great.
So you want us to map out over there?
Well, I'm gonna have you guys go into one of the ruins and see what you can't scavenge up. I'll be around. That's what the earrings are for. They're short-range communicators.
Sure.
Oh,
Are
that's
you gonna have
convenient.
one?
How short range?
Try to stay within a mile.
All right.
It's not that short range, but it's not quite long range. And if I lose you guys out in the ocean, well, your dad's gonna kill me.
Yes, he would.
Hmm.
After my mother was done with you.
Well, that sounds pretty reasonable.
And the circlets?
Oh, they are for essentially breathing water. He'll take one and put it around his neck and wince. You'll know that Tana's father is a tinker of sorts. These rings of water breathing will actually pinch into your skin and help inject the oxygen into your bloodstream. So all you just have to do is inhale.
Mechanical gills, I like it.
Awesome.
Oh, he
Well?
did have this for you, Meep Meep, and he'll pull out another set of another circlet that you can put on, and it'll just basically keep you moist.
Yeah.
Maybe reaches up and takes it and just giggles before they kind of waddle away.
So just be careful. A lot of this stuff is experimental, so we don't know what the time frame is for them to work.
I'm good without the circlet, but thank you.
No problem. You can take the mag light.
I'll take the mag light.
It basically functions as an ever burning torch.
Okay. Can I like put it on my head? No,
You
okay.
look like the most beautiful unicorn.
Thank you. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Right, so we won't be really ready until tomorrow morning if you guys want to go out and party and stuff. I don't know what the kids do nowadays.
Well, most of us have jobs, so
Yeah.
we do that.
Happy working, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. I quite like a party. I'm not gonna lie.
You see Sprocket slam down a welder's mask and just immediately turn back to what he's working on.
Right. Well, let's go. Should we describe our characters?
Sure. What does Sprocket see as you guys are leaving?
I'm gonna take it over to Tana.
Tana is a 3-foot tall deep gnome wizard. She's very tall for a gnome. And with her hair starts like almost black at the root, but she's been in this on the surface in the sun so long. At this point, she's starting to have like highlights of red creep into her hair, and she used to be the grayish blue deep gnome complexion, but being in the sun has almost turned her purple at this point.
Nice. I'll go next. So Arwen is, if you were to first see her, you might think that she's just half orc, but she's quite short and slight, as her other half is Triton. She has like quite long frilled ears like her Triton brethren, but she does have hair that's a soft, like, it's almost minty green, but very, very pale. And she has a light pale teal skin. But she has like double tusks. She's got like little ones on the inside and then bigger ones on the outside. And then some tattoos over her skin. But she mostly just wears an outfit that is fit for swimming because she spends most of her time under the water. And gold eyes, because pretty. But she doesn't look like she doesn't look dangerous at all. You wouldn't think she's going to be. I mean, she carries a spear, so you might just think she's a fisher. But in a fight, she can definitely throw down. And I'll go down to Meep Meep.
Meep Meep is a no taller, little actually a about shoulder height to Tana. They got a deep purple skin with black spots, brilliant black eyes, and green blue frills around their neck. They have webbed fingers and they look like a frog in the most kindest sense, and they just wear whatever's given to them. It's really anything clothes wise. They adore hats, so they have 3 different hats on, bunch of nets, weaves, and knitting jumpers, gloves, whatever. They're a bit of a hoarder, but they always seem to have this really cheeky smile on their face, even when it's a serious situation. They confused Tana for one of their own because Beep thought
Rude.
Beep was confused and got confused and just kind of hung out with Tana before realizing they weren't another grung.
Shoshana is a Triton. She has deep turquoise skin that kind of fades into like a light cream color on the face, chest, and underneath the arms and legs. She doesn't have hair. She has these almost like tentacles, but they don't have suckers and they're mostly flat and they end in like a flat rounded portion. She has her webbed ears, a few wooden decoration, not really metal because they glint too much in underwater in the light. It'll catch people's attention. Um, she has gills on her neck, which close up when she's on land, so she can breathe water and air. And she wears just mostly tighter clothing that she uses to patrol. And she has a necklace with it's a stone with a circle in it that she seems to almost always touch when she's nervous. And she has the same gold eye as Arwen because they are half sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I love them already. Also, real quick to everyone here, you can influence the game by spending some of your channel points. We have two specific channel point options that you can redeem for this game. One is Wheel, which is good fortune smiles upon the party. Both are up to GM discretion, and the second one is Woe, which is a complication will spring up.
Mm-hmm. Use those biddies. No.
Use those
Channel
biddies.
points even. Yeah.
I have 30k right now, and I just want to go all in on Woe.
I have nearly 42k.
Yeah,
It's
I have
ridiculous,
54.
yeah.
I have 54k.
Yeah.
It's a shame
I'm
that we're
ready to
players
spend.
and we're not allowed to influence our own
Yeah.
games on this channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shane,
Those
you're all
biddies.
players. I'm a DM.
The DM is
Anyway.
technically also a player.
Damn it.
Fine print.
So you have a day to go out, prepare, spend it however you wish. How would you like to spend today?
Well, we could always go for a swim and test out the new equipment.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Or go and get some nice food. I am due a break. I've been working for a few hours now.
We should eat before we go back into the water. It does us no good if we're down there and hungry and out of energy.
That's a good idea, but we will have to wait 30 minutes at least.
Oh,
That's a lie. You don't need to.
It's easily a 30-minute walk from town to the beach and back, so you can do that.
Okay, good.
So you're all heading to town?
Yes.
As you head to town, there is a trail, sandy, stony. It's that portion of the beach you really hate to walk down because it hurts barefoot. But you'd have to walk down it barefoot because you're gonna get sand in your shoes.
Yeah.
Verdant green palm trees flank either side of the trail path. You can see that there are also some coconut trees, and from the side of one, there are these beady little eyes that kind of look out as a coconut crab scuttles up one.
They're scary.
I think they're
the town
cute.
itself.
It eats us.
Well, I'll protect you.
Okay.
That's mostly Satan saying that because they're fucking huge.
The town itself looks like buildings from our time, our era. They're modern-looking houses, but some of them have been overtaken by growth of plants and just weathered and disrepaired. You can see as you enter the town square that the lorekeeper, a very pale elf, black hair tied in the back in a small ponytail, has sat down the town children and is currently teaching them a bit of history. He looks over to your group and gives a small wave.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Lord Keeper, do you mind me asking you something about the abandoned city not a day away?
You would know his name is Lord Keeper Stolas.
Lord Keeper Stolas.
Shh, go ahead.
We're supposed to go there about tomorrow when it's active. I was wondering if you had any, well, lore or stories that would help us that would help us determine what exactly it was, or help us find out if there's anything in there.
He'll turn back to his class and kind of get down on their level. All right, guys, 15-minute recess. And you hear all the kids cheer and they like immediately stand up and run off into the town square to play and general shenanigans as children do. All right, so you guys are going off to the ruins?
We're gonna see what we can find.
Huh, interesting. Well, how far back do you want me to go? I could go back to like the formation of everything, or like
Well,
Was it an active civilization before?
see him pull a chair from behind a like shrub and sit down, kind of think for a moment. Well, the world as we know it is a water world, not sponsored by Disney. But before then, a lot of it was dry land. They say a calamity happened, something about the people's hubris washing over and away their sins, quote unquote. And we have one redemption of woe,
oh no.
and that'll take effect sometime soon. The great, well, as you all know, the world has now been separated by this water, and certain towns are able to survive on the islands that they were founded on because of the higher elevation, but a lot of it is submerged. And if you go too far deep into the ocean, you come across the maelstrom. This is general knowledge, but the maelstrom is a gigantic whirlpool in the middle of the world that has never stopped, doesn't look like it's going to stop. And some of the more dangerous creatures live there.
Is it, how far away is it from where the abandoned city is?
It's a couple hundred miles off, but who knows? The tides and the currents change every day, so something might have blown in. The city in question, though, it was once a metropolis. And you can actually see on certain parts of your island over the horizon these stone spires that jut out of the water. I suggest being a little bit more than careful while you're there.
Have many people gone out that way?
Well, certain clerics go out that way. They think a sort of guardian deity lives there. Would explain why it turns on every few decades or so.
Yeah.
Would be their waken phase, woke phase. Stay woke, y'all.
Hashtag stay woke.
Get with the
Weird.
times. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how it manages to turn the lights on. That's pretty cool, honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
you
see-
light a fire. That's how you do
Well,
it. You light a
fire-
They're underwater, meat.
Meep
Maybe-
Meep just points to the candle on top of their head. This goes underwater.
Maybe
My
Well-
teacher still goes underwater.
maybe it's a bunch of electric eels in a trench coat.
Right.
I don't think electric eels actually produce light.
No,
No,
but
but
they
they
produce
do-
electricity, and that could power the lights.
But it's a very minuscule amount of electricity.
Not if
What's
they're very
electricity?
angry.
Maybe the.
I don't think their emotional states affects how much electricity they output.
I imagine it's probably magical light.
I would assume so. Yeah.
I still
My
like
But-
my
emotional
idea better.
state.
Hmm.
My emotional state produces poison, so
Yes, we know. That's why we keep you at a distance when you get angry.
Close but at arm's length.
Yeah.
I'm a good grung.
You're a
You
very good grung, Meep.
the best grung meat.
Yes.
Well, aside from the natural fauna that live in the ocean, uh, there are, of course, the swagan and the marrows.
Mhm.
Though, if you keep to the outskirts, they won't bother you too much.
Okay.
Highly territorial folk.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Lord Keeper
Stolas.
Stolas. I was gonna say Stonewall. I was like, what?
That's a different
won't.
character.
Yeah.
It's a
won't.
different set of knowledge that they,
Yeah.
yeah, they won't.
Thank you, Lord Keeper Stolas. Well, we'll unless anybody else has any other questions, we'll leave you to your class then.
Hmm. None that I can think of. When was the last time someone from the settlement went out?
Ooh, you would have to ask the dockmaster that, but Tilly went off on an adventure a few days back. Said she was gonna hop trading ships and see what she could find.
Hmm.
Or do you mean specifically to the ruins?
To
To the ruins.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I go off on adventures down there all the time, but not to the ruins.
Shoshana looks at Arwen.
Uh,
There were a few pilgrims passing through here on their way to the ruins. They didn't pass back, so I figure they either moved on or
Died.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, we should get some food and talk then, yeah? She'll look to the group.
Yeah.
have a lovely day, all of you, and stay safe.
Thank
It's
you.
already a small island.
I can
Oh,
promise
we'll
a
be
lovely
fine.
day. I can't promise safety. I am my father's daughter. Walks out.
Stolas will chuckle, and you hear a very ear-piercing whistle.
Hmm.
As like some of the kids start meandering over.
Yeah. Do we get like the same trigger that people get with school bells, where you hear the whistle and you're like, oh god, take him back to your childhood.
Yeah.
Do I have a test today? No.
You're not in school anymore, Tana.
That's right.
You might have a test of faith thanks to this woe.
Oh god.
Mm.
Oh, also a wheel was redeemed too.
Why,
Yeah.
Scott? Why?
Wheel is the good one.
No, they redeemed
No,
the
they
one
didn't.
Another woe?
Why Scott's done woe, so there's 2 woes gone.
wheel. Okay.
One wheel. All right. I gotta fit this in.
Shoshana's just gonna look at the group. We need to be careful. Then, another patrol man told me that the koi are not around the north side, and they should be around this season. So that either means something is pushing them out of their territory, which can be either a large predator that maybe the whirlpool Maelstrom brought in, or bad luck. So that's great.
Hmm. Well, bad luck under the water is never good.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not. And she just kind of takes the little stone with the hole in it, her necklace, and just kind of rubs it.
Mm-hmm.
Bad luck in general is not good, so.
I'm sure we'll be very fine. I have survived many a workshop explosion at this point, so I think I might just be a good luck charm in myself.
As Tana says this, you hear a faint off in the distance.
Sprock is usually good in the explosions too, so I think we'll be okay.
Sure.
Well, let's hope so. We also have to go into Sahagin and Marrow territory.
Yeah, well, there's ways of avoiding them. You just have to be smart about where you go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe we can make friends with them.
Would I have encountered many in my times under the sea?
You would have encountered a few strays, basically Sawagan who have been pushed out of their own territory due
Mm-hmm.
to infighting.
Mm-hmm.
They mostly keep to themselves. When they see you, they kind of swim away.
Yeah. Okay.
Would I have fought any of them as
In this weakened state, no. They
okay.
tend to have more of a pack tactic mentality.
Okay. Okay.
Don't fight them in numbers, kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you die.
Well, I know some of the safe paths. I've never been out quite that far, but or at least in that direction.
Look from Shoshana.
You guys are heading towards well, the only food place in town, which is Tana's mother's bakery.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Can you get me a pastry? I'm not allowed inside.
Yes.
why not?
Because he's
They
poisonous.
hold up their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Sticky
get you-
fingers.
We should get you gloves.
Is there like a little outdoor seating area?
Yeah.
You sit there and we'll get you something.
Okay.
They're slightly rusted cylindrical tables with like patio chairs.
Mm-hmm.
When Tana
Just-
opens the door, it's not like a bell that tingles, it's like a can.
Hmm.
Welcome. What can I get for? Oh, Tana.
Hi! Am I talking to my mom?
Yes.
Hi, Mama!
How are you doing, honey?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna go do some work for Dad. We were gonna get breakfast first. What have you made today?
We have apple scones. We have some tarts, the regular baked breads. I could whip up some chocolate chip muffins.
Yes. To all of it.
All right. Well, I'll put it on your tab, and you can work it off for me later.
Okay.
Unless you want to pay now. Is that Meep Meep Boy out there?
Mm-hmm.
Meep Meep sticks their face against the window. Croissant!
There's a small glare.
We
How
made
about
sure they
I-
stay outside.
I deliver an extra big delivery of seaweed for tomorrow for these.
You drive a very hard bargain, Miss Arwen.
Well, I like to be helpful.
And I thank you for it. And
Mm.
she will waddle to the back, and you hear pots and pans as chocolate chip muffins are being made.
Okay.
Let-
We'll take some of the other things because I think we're having more than just the muffins, aren't we? I'll take some out so that Meep Meep can get their croissant.
Tana will go to the back
Stop.
and get like coffee and tea and like whatever the island fruit drink is. I'm assuming this is like Animal Crossing and we only have like one main fruit tree. Which one did I get?
There's coconuts, there's mangoes.
Okay. We'll get some nice mango juice.
There is some strawberry syrup that your mother has made that you could add to some water and lemons and sugar.
Takes all the things.
I'll help carry.
Tana's
I'll
really
bring
good
out
at
the pictures.
Tana's really good at doing like that whole like balancing two trays of things.
Mm-hmm.
But she will gladly
Unfortunately.
accept help. She's a
Yeah.
restaurant kid.
Shoshana's just gonna go keep Meet Me company so he doesn't get they don't get tempted to come inside.
Mm-hmm.
Meep Meep's just sitting on the chair, staring over the edge of the table at Shoshana, just sipping on a juicy cup.
Hi.
Did you kill anything today?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't have to.
Okay. Goes back to their juice.
Cup.
You can see there's a metal barred railing that separates the seating area with the traffic, and there is a small child picking their nose, looking up at you guys.
Hello.
Hi.
You know, it's not polite to pick your nose in public.
Well, Tommy
Really?
says that I can't pick. I could pick my friends and I can pick my nose. So I could pick my nose.
I think that's a joke. Do you want something to eat?
I'm supposed to be in class.
Why don't you go to class?
Hang on one second. Tana will go and get him like
Shrugs.
Tana.
Tana will go get him a chocolate scone and say, "Take this with you." What?
As you hand him the chocolate scone, there's another ear-piercing whistle that comes from down the.
Go now.
Go.
You see them. They're wearing these sort of overalls, and they jam it in the scone into the front of their overalls, and start huffing away. There's a small trip and a fall
Oh no,
on
the
his
scone!
front. Child stands up. You hear a
You're all right.
and starts waddling away again.
That's gonna be a mess.
Yeah. It all goes down the same way though, so it's fine.
Yep. All right.
No, I can eat people the same size as me.
Yes, but we talked about this. You're not going to.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
But I could.
You could, but
Mhm.
you're
Yeah.
not going to.
It's a-
Remember what we said? If you eat people the same size as you get kicked off the island.
meat. Friends are no, people are friends, not food. People are friends, not food.
Sure, I can go back to the juice.
As you guys enjoy your lunch, you watch people walk by, people you've known since you were children, and it does dawn on you that yes, this is a very small island. Of course, there are farmers, there are not quite technicians, there are specialty people, but very few of you all have also been to the mainland. And this is a very quiet life.
So, are you all ready to go there?
Well, tomorrow, yeah.
Well, yes, but I know it may seem exciting, but exciting is not always good.
And yeah, I've only, this is, yep.
Right? What?
I think they're confused. Oh, drink.
I don't have water.
I mean, I
Well,
was only a little grumbling when I came to the island, but I found Hannah. So I've never been off
the
island.
appropriate term would be tadpole.
Tadpole. Only a little tadpole when I came to the island, so I don't know life outside of this place.
Look how big your legs have gotten.
Yes.
The boy
Well,
has gams
Real
for
big and
days.
strong.
Yeah. Well, I think we're mostly ready. We'll need to make sure that has everyone got everything that they need?
Well, what weapons are you all bringing?
She's got a really nice crossbow that she's decorated with shells and pearls and things that she's found at the bottom of the ocean. But she also has 2 spears as well. I'm good.
As Arwen whips out this crossbow, Tana, you can see your mother peeking out over the window with this very judgmental stare.
Arwen, maybe put that away. I don't feel like a lecture from my mother today about weapons at the table.
It's not armed. I put it away.
Tana opens her vest, but she's like, I have my daggers. And closes her vest. And I also have my spells. I've learned new ones. I can create a really big ball of fire that I can hit people with.
Underwater?
Nice.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Cool.
Shoshana just has a big ass glaive next to her that she always carries. It seems to have a little string of shells and pearls that her sister put on there.
maybe we should try and get some healing, because I mean, I have a little bit of healing, but it is a little bit, and I'm assuming none of you guys have any.
No.
Meep
I
Meep
have.
pulls out a potion and sticks it on the table. I have this.
Is that healing?
Yes.
I have one too.
I have 2 potions of healing on me.
Hmm.
I have mage armor.
Mm-hmm.
Takes my potion back.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess we're as ready as we're going to be.
Right. Have you all ever fought underwater before?
No.
Oh yes.
Looks at our with like a.
Well, I go hunting.
Tana
Well, it's
like
different.
Tana like side eyes Arwen and just no, I've never fought underwater before.
Never.
You know, I know the tone where you're trying to lie to me, but I know you have.
Mm.
Yes, I have.
The great storm gods have given me lightning, so no.
Oh, I don't think fighting with lightning underwater would be a sensible idea.
It would
Mm-mm.
not.
It's a
Like I
great
know.
idea. Meep Meep just shoves the glass into their mouth and eats it.
Oh, all
It might
right.
hurt.
It's all right.
Mhm.
They're a grown grung. They can make their own decisions, whatever those may be.
5.
Right. Does anybody still understand what they're talking about?
No.
Okay.
Some mysteries in this world are not meant to be understood, Shoshana.
They hop to
Right.
the tune of their own drum. It's all right.
Right. Well, meet me. May I suggest no lightning underwater unless you want to hurt us as well?
They blink. It wouldn't hurt you. It goes in a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
They
Right.
nod wisely as they eat their pastry.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Ari, you know this is going to be different than hunting fish, right?
Yes. I've not only hunt fish when I'm down there. There are definitely things that will come and try and attack me while I'm down there fishing. It's not
Like,
that I go looking for the fight, but that sometimes comes and finds me.
right.
I know how to defend myself.
I know you know how to defend yourself.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Everything will be great. We'll be back in time for dinner.
You really shouldn't say those things.
And with that,
We
There
have
is
2
a-
woes, Tana.
Tana doesn't know that.
Who doesn't know that?
I know.
Yeah, with that, the day is yours to do with what you wish. Swimming, chilling, preparing. Uh, the night passes without much incident. It's a bit colder at night, but you all wake up throughout sunslit.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
don't
I'll
like
be
that.
up very early as
Yeah.
usual.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shoshana will be up early as well. The sisters get up early.
Mm-hmm.
Tana does too. Morning is the best time for painting. Very calm.
Morning
Meep
time.
Meep's sleeping in.
I'll
fine.
just wake up, meet me.
Bleh.
I know, come on. She'll like pet his head. You can wear your favorite hat today.
They get up and put on their candle hat and then put on their cap. Okay.
Okay, there you go. We'll like walk out with meet the others.
Mm-hmm.
And you all are heading towards the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The workshop is on the waterfront, so you see Sprocket with these 2 glowing batons just sort of motioning backwards as a crane lifts the apparatus he was working on up out of the roof and over to the water and slowly lowers it.
Hmm.
Sees you guys. Hey, good morning.
Dang.
Morning. What's that?
It's our ship.
It works.
Boy, I hope it does.
Good enough for me.
What does that mean? Didn't you and
Climber
Papa test
towards
it yet?
Well, we were supposed to test it, but your dad left. So, maiden voyage!
We test it! And me just hops up on it.
No, me. Okay.
Well, it should work in theory. It was designed first as an escape pod, but then we refurbished it.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Have redeemed all 3 woes.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Really want to fuck us over.
You thought chat was gonna be nice to us, RJ.
I should just limited this shit to 2. Someone's
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah. Die right at the start as well, because they're all
Yeah.
gonna come one after the other.
Anybody want to redeem those wheels?
Wheels redeemed.
Just
Anyway, you all pile onto the ship. There is a side entrance that leads up into the spherical cockpit, essentially. And Sprocket hops into the driver's seat, and there's a control panel in front of him. He takes a moment, turns a key. Nothing happens.
Do you need me to smack something?
No,
Get it.
I got it. And he'll pull out a small wrench and kind of whack the underside, and you hear the entire machine sputter to life.
Well,
fills me with confidence.
I mean,
Will
it's
it
about
explode?
it's about on par for my father and Sprocket's work. So sometimes you just have to hit things to make them work.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No
Listen,
explosion?
she is seaworthy, to be fair.
Mhm.
Underseaworthy, I'm not sure about. But seaworthy,
Right. Well,
Right. Let's go.
Why doesn't everybody put on their water breathing circlets?
I already got
Just
mine
in
on.
case. Right.
I'm good.
What is the name of your ship?
the relation.
That is a good name for a ship.
Good one, Sprocket. Okay.
High fives.
Well, off we go then. She doesn't necessarily need the because she's got water breathing, and she purposely doesn't wear a. Did we only get the one light, or was there multiples?
Multiple mag lights.
Okay.
One for
So
each
you
of you,
get-
basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna go without my one because I operate better in the dark, so I'll likely be flanking around people in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Are these
inside
mag
of,
lights able to be turned on and off?
yeah, it's basically like an ever-burning torch. You can
Okay.
put a cap
Yeah.
on it; it'll
Okay.
stop.
Just keep yours just in case. I would.
For the
Okay.
most part, this inside of the ship is a clockwork marvel. There are spinning gears and pipes and all of these just you don't know what they do, but they look very fancy, and some of them look so fragile that if you touch them, they might break. Specifically, the transparent
the vehicle,
dome.
everyone.
Meep meep. Hands to yourself, like Mama's bakery. Got it?
Meat pauses as they were going to stick their tongue out to lick one of his. Retract their tongue.
Well,
Bleh.
good meep meep. I like to think that I keep a bag of snacks for meep meep, and I give him one of the seaweed snacks.
Yeah.
You've
They
earned
take
a
it and
meat
just
meat
munch
snack.
it. They munch it.
Yeah.
There is the intense noise of feedback as Sprocket's voice comes over a loudspeaker. Is this thing on?
Yes, we can hear you.
Cool. So, keep your hands and legs in the ride at all times. Please buckle up while we taxi out of port. And in case of emergencies, do not break the glass.
Okay.
All right. No meep meep.
Tana, would you be up in the cockpit with Sprocket?
I'll probably start in the back with them and then move up to the cockpit.
The door is open, and Meep Meep here. Sprocket yell, "Meep Meep, should I punch it?"
Yes!
There is a violent jerk as whoever isn't sitting down is thrown ass over tea kettle.
It's me.
The machine lurches forward at a surprising speed.
Oh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. I'm fine. I think.
You all are off on your sea adventure. And it is time for break, I think, for the moment. Is that fine with everyone?
That's fine with us. We'll be back in about 5 minutes after we take a little break and just try to bribe RJ into not killing us. Bye, everyone.
Oh, it's not you I'm going to be killing.
back. Hey, everybody.
I eat people.
Bitch, I eat people.
Hey, everybody, we're back, and we are cruising for a bruising.
So
takes the
many
party-
woes were redeemed.
Oh, and boy, are they gonna start kicking off.
Oh no.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
As Sprocket has said, it does take you all a day to get there. Some hours, he will actually put the machine on cruise and open up a top hatch for all of you to stand in on. You can see that on one of the what looks like a ballast tank, it pops open and a sail is raised to conserve on fuel whenever the wind is right. Before you guys get there, he tells all of you to come under deck so that he can test the submersible function of the machine itself. Hopefully it'll hold. Arwen, be a dear and just kind of screw that a little bit harder. He points to the ceiling and
Sure.
the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
Tana just cautiously mage armors herself real quick.
That's meta knowledge, but I'll let you do it.
No, it's Sarah has been on a boat before, and she's been in things that submerge.
Panic situation. Yeah, that's fair.
Meepy just sits on the floor and watches everything go by.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And you-
unconcerned with the world.
You can see from the basically front window that the water level slowly rises and it gets above the ship, and you can see under the water very clearly. This is a world that is unpolluted by garbage in the water, coal, like fossil fuels in the air. It's all crisp. There are fish that swim around you. A dolphin kind of swims to the front of the ship, boops the nose, and then swims away. You can see underneath you a massive coral reef that has basically taken over what looks like I-95, a highway. There are rusted cars with blown out windows leading up to this, what are they called? Rotunda? Not rotunda. The roundabouts.
Oh, yeah, roundabouts, yep.
And there is a massive archway that sits in the middle of the roundabout. There are motifs of men and women holding spears, pikes. One is on a chariot flanked by 6 horses.
It's just
And-
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder what it was like back in the heyday.
Yeah.
Less wet.
Hmm?
Less wet.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And
Mm.
Sprocket pilots it so that you go underneath the arch and a little bit above it as you exit.
Well, being underwater is my happy place, so I'm fine with the new world.
It's all right. I liked the Underdark more, but
It's just
This
like
is
the Underdark, really.
fine.
Just wet.
No, it's not.
Wet Underdark.
There are
Uh-huh.
more spiders and less crabs in the Underdark.
Definitely a soggy bottom.
Sprocket snickers.
I
He said bottom.
did.
Tana's too nervous to notice the joke.
Like you said, Tana, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that go get 'em attitude you had yesterday?
I wasn't
Really?
in one of my father's contraptions under the water.
Your father's stuff blows up a lot.
Oh. See, being underwater is fine for me, but being in something that blows up,
Well, hold on. Only the stuff that's meant to blow up blows up during the testing phase. Everything else is pretty sound.
Okay.
Are you sure?
There's like a 2% margin of error on most things.
that's just life, though.
I'm glad.
100% explosive.
Shoshana just pats Arwen's shoulder. I'm glad one of us is positive at least.
Oh
Mhm.
no, the joke is 102% explosive with a 2% margin of error.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. I didn't pack anything volatile.
You're
Just-
volatile.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure, it's a compliment.
Sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Well.
everybody's passive perception, real quick?
14.
13.
12.
13.
Ranger's got range, yo.
Ranger's got a range. Arwen, you see off the port side a flicker of light in the water. And as your head swivels around to catch it, there are these humongous fish that have an orange and white splotch coloration. And you know these to be the actual koi fish that used to inhabit around the island.
Mm. Oh, there's the koi fish, I say, boop in the glass.
Are they
Why
bigger
are
than
they-
Meep Meep and Tana?
They are bigger than the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Why are the koi fish over here? I don't understand.
Make
Can I look
babies.
around and see if there's anything about this environment that might be drawing them to it?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I like their
It's an
tails.
18.
Your eyes trace where the koi fish are and where they're heading, and you can see as I imagine this is sometime around evening, the sun slowly setting off in the west. There is a flicker at first, and then a brilliant beam of light that sort of pierces up out of the water.
Oh, there's something over there that's lit up.
Is that one of the lights that's supposed to be coming on?
Maybe. I mean, I don't think. Have we been traveling long enough to suggest that we're near the city, or might this just be like on the approach to the city?
Oh, you're on your way to the city, and the,
Yeah.
We passed the
Bro.
cars.
So it's
and
like,
the-
so it's like this might be like on our way. You know, I don't know, the main road in.
it's the main road in, and yeah, the lights are coming from the city.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, do you think you could maybe steer this over there?
Oh, that's where we're headed.
Oh, cool. Well,
Would I
something's
know-
lighting up from the from the seabed.
Basically, from the seabed or the city streets.
Okay, yeah.
Would I know if the koi fish do this every time the city gets active?
How old are you?
No, pretty old. I live up to 200, so maybe like 50.
They do it once in a while.
Okay. Hmm. It's not completely unheard of.
Might be breeding season.
Mm.
Like I said, make babies.
Could be.
Mm.
Babies as big as Tannen Meep Meep.
Do they have a common nesting ground or nesting condition?
You know
Like-
that. Sorry, go ahead.
Just wondering if they would like go away to like have the baby somewhere deeper and then they swim around the
Yeah.
islands, or-
Basically, they'll swim deeper to lay their eggs, and then they will go up towards the surface where they know they can get their type of food,
Mhm.
which is like spoiled lettuce.
Yeah.
I hope they come back soon. I do like swimming with them. It's quite
Mhm.
beautiful.
Well, if they're busy making babies, I'm sure they'll come back eventually.
I think we have one of the smaller groupings of koi fish, thankfully.
Mm.
If they were any bigger, they'd probably ravage the coastline.
Yeah.
Do these appear bigger than the ones that I'm used to seeing?
No, these are about the same size.
Okay.
They're about as big as the ship, as I said
Okay.
earlier.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know where they are.
That's true. Well then, let's just keep going.
Mhm.
And Shoshana, as the ship keeps going, her eyes are still like on the koi fish.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for any more lights that are going on.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna need to surface to refill our air tanks, so if you guys want, you can go to bed. I'll wake you guys up when we're there.
All right.
And you feel yourself slowly starting to rise. And as you breach the water, you can see like one of the koi fish, like a giant sperm whale, leaps out of the water and splashes down next to you, kind of rocking the ship.
Mm. You know, Ari, we should go swimming with them sometime.
I like
Not
that.
out here.
No, not out here. I meant back home.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
Well-
put her in danger.
Do they come that close to the island?
They probably need deeper water.
Yeah,
Deep-
well,
No,
Maybe
you're
they
right.
hunt seals.
they go deeper, but I do some deep sea hunting here and there, and Ari does deep sea fishing.
Mhm.
And we're both Tritons, so.
Mm. I want
Triton's
some
got Trite, and I
monkfish.
high five you with our
Yeah.
webbed hands.
I want some monkfish next time,
Oh, those are so hard to prepare, though.
but they're so good.
Coffee.
Mimi tends to just eat them like a snack instead of cooked.
Yeah. So coffee. Looks at Meep Meep.
Juice.
Juice.
Tell the Scott, thank you for the host.
Yay.
We want juice, preferably apple.
Did anyone bring Meep Meep apple juice?
I did. I made sure to get him apple juice.
Okay, good.
She pulls a
Does
bag.
he like really pulpy drinks? You know, like
likes
really juicy,
anything
pulpy.
fruit-based.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He just
I
apple
have-
juice is what he calls all fruit juice. He
Yeah.
really doesn't distinguish the difference.
My niece
Shosha-
does that. I want apple juice. She just means fruit juice.
Shoshana pulls up 2 bottles of different juice. None of them are apple juice. They're different colors. Which one do you want, Meat Meat?
They point to the one on your left.
Okay. She puts the other one back, takes out a sippy cup, unscrews it, pours it in, screws back the sippy cup, and gives it to Meat Meat.
Meep Meep takes it and just sits down all happy.
Sprocket will take the bottle of juice and walk over to a small compartment and opens it up, and you can see that there is basically the compartment's a little flooded with seawater, and he'll stick it in there and close it. You can assume that it basically just chills.
Yeah.
There, Meat Meat. I would like to think it's a larger sippy cup, so we can keep busy. We can keep them busy longer.
There's a little rattle on the side.
Meep Meep's living their best life right now.
JD. Yay!
Thanks for the sub, JD.
Yay!
If you want to tell us what your Nexus Adventures rewards perk is that you want to use, feel free. Even though we're not playing for the next couple sessions.
We're not using Nat 20s here, friends.
Yeah. No. You used to have a similar sippy cup to that, Ari.
Yeah, I did.
Smaller, though. You were smaller, baby.
I was. Quite little.
Did you
Santa,
get you a hug?
are you cool to take the wheel for a bit? I'm just gonna take a nap.
Oh, I get to drive?
Oh, no.
I mean,
I'm a
yeah.
good driver. Papa never lets me drive, but I'm very good at it. I'm very
When I
responsible.
mean
Well,
take the wheel, I mean that wake me up if anything happens.
I will definitely sit here and I will wake you up if anything happens.
Oh,
Sits down in the
okay.
captain's chair.
There's a small captain's hat that's like over a lever.
Meep Meep eyes the hat.
Yeah.
Let me have
Oh.
this, Meep Meep. This is my dream.
Shoshana's just gonna go over to Sprocket. In case anything happens, I do have knowledge on how to handle water vehicles, just in case.
Sure you do.
I do. It's in my tools.
slowly starts closing the curtain. There's a difference between water vehicles and a water vehicle designed by Tobias Glimspark.
Okay.
This juice is fantastic. I like it.
I'm glad you like it. It's passion fruit.
It is apple juice.
Yes, it is passion fruit apple juice.
Apple juice.
Yeah. Oh, it's the other orange apple juice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
And I remember, don't touch anything, please.
Tana and whoever's at the helm, give me perception checks, please.
I'll be up looking out. Well, I'll be looking out if there's other windows, just doing her ranger thing.
13.
And I...
Go ahead.
23.
Oh god.
Max roll 20. Roll 20 never rolls this well for me normally.
You can, Tana, you are focused on what your father has taught you. Hands at 10 and 2, eyes on the horizon, checking your seatbelts on.
The horizon keeps changing underwater. This is neat.
Oh, you guys have
seatbelts.
You guys have risen to refill the air tanks. But you can see a giant spotlight, basically, in the distance to keep your way. For you, Arwen, a bit of the front cabin is submerged, and you've taken to just squatting down and looking. You can see a few humanoid shapes a little bit of ways. It's dark, but with your you have dark vision up to 60
and I've
feet.
got it's 90 feet because Gloomstalker.
It's like shapes out of your peripheral, but you can see may almost make out these humanoid forms swimming and patrolling around before they disappear deeper into the water.
Do they look like they're looking up at all, or are they just kind of swimming around down at the bottom?
You can see that one of the figures stops, and a pair of yellow eyes from this distance, just looking straight up at the ship, and the head follows along with you.
Yeah. Guys, there's definitely some humanoid shapes down there. Could be Zagan, could be Marrow, not sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Should we dive down for a closer look?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
We don't need to go and look at them because they're territorial, and if we go down to something they consider their territory, then they will become unhappy with us.
Okay, fine. I just really
and we don't want to
dive.
annoy them. I mean, I understand that if you know, when it's their territory, you don't want to. They're perfectly within their rights to get unhappy.
That's very true. So we'll not go into their territory. They can be a bitch to fight sometimes.
Okay, we won't go into their territory. I just wanted to dive.
You really don't want to meet with them when they're in a group.
Okay.
Shot through the heart.
I mean, I've always wanted to just try having a nice conversation with some of them, but it's really difficult to get close.
It is very difficult. They just take anytime you get close, they just take it as an attack, so...
I just want to tell them I just want to make some friends, you know?
I don't think they're the types that you want to make friends with. It's fine.
Maybe.
This is too I'm watching you.
Otherwise, a few hours pass and you hear Sprocket stirring. He lumbers out of his small bunk and you hear the sound of liquid dripping and the faint smell of coffee.
Tana's just sitting up front at the wheel with the captain's hat going, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We plunder, we pillage, we... Oh, good morning!
It's still a little early. Maybe you should...
I've got my panpipes out and I'm panpiping along to your tune.
Tana's just in her own world.
It's kind of
Can
hard
I
to
s-
sleep with a racket going.
Sorry.
Shoshana's just knitting gloves for Meat. They're almost done. That's what she's been doing this entire time.
Can I sleight of hand that captain's head off of Tana's head?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll a sleight of hand and Tana roll a perception because it's on your head.
Perception.
I
Dirty
rolled a nat
20.
and it rolled a nat 20 for a 27.
Dang.
It is there one moment and then it is gone.
Oh,
Tana,
what?
you do not feel a thing.
Here's your hat back. Oh, where'd it?
Oh, that
Me?
isn't my hat.
Oh, whose hat was it?
It's your dad's.
I lost it. I'm gonna tell him you did it. Good night.
What?
She'll go lay down.
Mimi just chuckles at their new prize.
Mimi, what's your passive?
13.
You see in the brim of the hat, near the forehead, there is something tucked in there.
Pull it out. Peek at it.
It's a photograph of Tana and Tana's mom.
Mimi sticks the hat on their head, then tucks the photograph back onto the windshield of the diving vessel.
RJ, why do you punch my heart like this?
I'm the DM. That's my job.
That's
I'm
fair.
the DM,
That's fair.
Uh-huh.
I'm supposed to support you guys and make you feel good. The dice make you feel bad, and that's what I'm relying on. Chat also makes you want to feel bad too because of those 3 woes that are coming up.
Chat sure does. Well.
Here, Me. Try these on for size. She starts putting on gloves on your hands. They're not made out of yarn. I would like to think they're made out of some water-resistant fabric, like yarn or like maybe like strong kelp.
It's literally nylon. It's
Yeah.
scavenged fishing line.
Yeah. There you
These
go.
are perfect!
I even made a little hat pattern on them.
I love them.
You're
There's
welcome.
like a sombrero, a 10-gallon.
Yeah.
Nothing water related.
No, nothing water related. I've seen a lot of these on when I used to be a sailor. We used to trade many things. Hats were one of them. This one is called a fez.
I want one.
We'll see if we can get you one.
Fez is quite
Yes.
cool.
I think it'll look
Like my new
adorable.
hat? It's the captain's hat.
Oh, that's where it went.
Nope,
Of course.
it's mine.
Sure.
You know, sometimes finding hats is fine, meet, but when you're finding hats from your friends, then
That they
is
are currently
stealing.
wearing.
Yeah.
No one was wearing this.
I'm pretty sure Tana was.
No. Maybe scuttles away.
Meep. What did we say about lying?
Never find me! As they scuttle away.
Shana's just gonna go over to them and just grab them. Meep. What did we say about lying?
Their tongue lolls out.
I'm
It's
not
only
gonna
lying
give you
if you
any more.
get caught.
No.
Yes!
Hmm.
You guys should really sleep. We're gonna be there in a few.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and take a nap.
Tana's already sleeping.
Yeah. I'll come in and curl up.
I still give me a snack just because it's adorable.
They stay in your arms and eat the snack before
Yeah.
lying down to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, our Meep and Shoshana cuddling.
Yes.
Aw.
Little froggy.
Careful. Shoshana, he's poisonous.
Ooh. Are you gonna be
Gosh,
poisonous?
kiss.
Yeah.
I think Meep has to actively poison people to poison them.
Okay.
Right. And thus your second sleep of the session goes by, throats unslit.
Is this a short rest or a long rest?
It'll be a short rest. He did say a while back that you should all get a long rest, a sleep, but you all decided to stay up.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
But you all awaken to a brilliant glow of the sun peeking through the front windshield, and the smell of more brewing coffee. Sprocket is walking up and down the basically the the crew cabin and the cockpit have kind of been smushed into one.
It's open plan.
Open plan. And he's kind of rustling all of you guys awake.
Awake. Yep.
You'll be a lot more awake with some good old Joe in you.
Are we
That's
eating
Joe.
people named Joe?
No, we don't
Oh.
eat people.
Only
People
in times
are
of
friends,
crisis.
not food. I'll drink my coffee.
Same please.
There's coffee, there's some trail rations.
Hmm.
But nothing can replace a meal cooked by mom, right?
No, definitely not.
Nope.
I should go fishing.
Well, you
Not
see,
here.
you see that the city has encroached a lot closer, and as you enter the city proper, as mentioned before, there are these tall stone and metal structures that shoot out of the water, and as you look down, you can see on street level, there are more structures. There's streets that were once developed but now overgrown with coral and sea life. Every now and again, whenever you hit an intersection or a cross, you can see a basically what looks like a metal spike driven into the ground. You know it's a street sign, but the writing on it has either been eroded away over time or it's just not there. You see Sprocket pull out what looks like a map and kind of kicks a wall, and it folds over as a table, almost like a Murphy bed. You lay it out, and so this is what we have so far. It's mostly just the outer perimeter of the city, and you can see that it's on a grid paper line. We'll be going here to block C5, and I'll be dropping off in this big dome structure for you to pillage and plunder to your little heart's content.
Awesome.
Right.
Okay.
Alright.
Though we have tried to get into it, and it looks like most of the entrances have been sealed, but there is a sewer system that leads down and up. You won't have to really worry for air once you're inside the dome. It's kind of like a U-bend.
That's interesting.
Alright, then we'll just make sure that we go through the sewer system.
Yeah. Well, I could give you guys a crowbar as a loner. You can pop one of the hatches open and then just swim down.
Yeah, we could do that. I'll take it.
He'll walk over to another shelf and kick it. The paneling slides down and there's a rack of tools behind it. I don't know what your dad's infatuation is with kicking things, but shrugs.
It lets out the frustrations.
I mean, you could do the same thing with a lever. It's less destructive and it hurts a lot less.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but sometimes weird is a good thing.
Seems perfectly normal to me.
Because you grew up with it.
Yeah, it's not normal to kick things to open them up.
No, I mean, sometimes your hands are just full, and the only thing you have free are your feet.
You can make a lever that's at feet level, so you could just step on it.
But then you
Voice
might trip over it.
activation. Just tell it to open. That
You
could be
hear
his next project.
You hear several clicks in a row. We're diving.
Alright.
Okay.
Is everybody prepared? Ari, do you have your weapons? Do you have
Yep.
your armor? She's just checking you over like a mom.
Yeah, I'm good. Yep.
Okay. Do you have your ammunition? All right.
Ready.
Maglite,
Yeah. Crossbow.
earpiece, puts like
I-
puts the earpiece on
yeah.
you.
Got the earpiece. I'm good. I don't need the mag light.
Just in case. Just in case. Just wear the Maglite, please.
Meep Meep, where are you now?
Meep Meep's kind of hiding in the crew bunkers, but has peeked out and just sat themselves in the doorway, watching everything go down as they're sipping more juice.
You can see in one of the portholes as the apparatus sinks slowly at ground level. There is a shop front and a giant sign with a 10-gallon hat on it.
Meep Meep just plasters themselves against the porthole. I need!
Meet.
And-
Oh.
You can see from underneath the storefront, the inside of it is just hats. Hats that go all the way to the back.
Turn to everyone. I need!
We should probably check that out first, right? Before we go.
Yes!
We can.
And
We
it's
can
right
sure.
next to the ship, so you could just, like, load it up full of hats.
Guys, focus. I only have so much air.
Okay.
Your
Well, here.
hair is worth the hats.
I'm gonna give him my neck breathing thing. In case you need it. You might already have one, but,
No, I mean, like, the ship in general has only so much air and fuel and resources.
Okay.
We can check on it on the way out.
I think that's a good
Yes.
idea.
Meep how about as a present for a job well done, we check it out on the way out, yes?
Ari's just gonna raise her eyebrow, knowing that trying to control Meep is gonna be like,
Yeah.
she knows better.
One hat.
Yes,
On
you can
the
get
way-
one hat on the way out.
On
Good.
the
I'm
way
glad
in.
we agreed. I'm glad we agreed to all this. I accept that you will choose a hat on the way out. Okay, let's go.
I did not agree.
You suggested it, and I said yes. Okay, let's go. She goes up to
Get
the front of
one
the ship.
now.
No, Meep, not now.
Arwen,
Yes.
out of the corner of your eye, you see again those same predatory yellow before it quickly swims away behind a what looks like a dumpster.
Okay. We're being watched, everyone.
They need hats.
No, Meep. I think they want to eat you.
They'll get an upset tummy.
They sure will. You would also be dead. So let's not do that.
I would lightning them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But I think we should opt for stealth over going and lightning people who are just keeping an eye on this strange contraption and people that are coming down here.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone just be on guard.
So is this the area? So we're going to be trying to go down the sewers to get into this. What did he say? C block.
It's basically a giant dome.
yeah.
And
Okay,
Okay.
so we're trying to get into the dome.
Okay.
as you guys approach this giant dome, you can see that where there were once entryways, there are metal shutters that have fallen and completely sealed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, let's go into the sewers. And I'm gonna go to like exit out and then do a scan around to see if there's any more of those creatures nearby.
The ship has its own airlock, so it takes a minute or two as the water fills up and depressurizes and whatnot, and you are shunted outwards.
I'm gonna go with her.
Sure.
Go with my sister.
Yeah, the two of you can give me investigation checks.
Investigation. Oh.
Or actually, investigation perception, depending on what you want to do.
Okay, I'll do perception instead. 16.
Perception.
15.
And that is also perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Arwen, as you scan around, you can see various sea life. Starfish, crustaceans, and urchins litter the floor. There are schools of fish that swim above you, and at this level, you can see like a shadow pass over you, and you look up, and there is a shark that's just lazily swimming along.
It's beautiful, isn't it, Show?
They are. I think those are called basket sharks. They're quite big.
Basking. Yeah.
Basking sharks. Yeah.
And
Although their
something that
mouth does look a little like a big basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you let me take control of feelings a little bit because I feel very
Yeah.
strongly on this.
Oh
You
yeah.
look
Go ahead.
up and you see several stupid looking shapes blotting out the sun. They look like giant triangles uselessly lolling there without swim bladders.
Wow. Nature is stupid sometimes, huh?
I
What are
hate
we looking
sunfish
at?
so much.
Sunfish. Yeah.
Sunfish, yeah. They are just
This is stupid perfect
stupid.
evolution.
Yeah. I think one of them's getting eaten, but they're
Oh,
not doing anything.
Oh
no,
yeah,
just
they're
taking it. Like
Yeah.
just a shark comes up, mom, and then
Yeah.
swims down, and the sunfish is like, can't be bothered.
Meat Beep has started out and is clinging onto Shoshana because they're
Oh,
trying not to be drifted away.
meat, try and swim.
They let go and just bomb in the water. I
Yeah.
can't
okay.
I'm
I'll
gonna-
just wrap them around.
Yeah.
Maybe can you make me a con save real quick?
No.
Poison tree frogs aren't amphibious. I don't think.
Yeah, they can breathe underwater.
Oh, good, but it's like jungle, right? Not sea.
Mm.
Yes, 9.
Your skin feels so itchy right now.
Everything is terrible.
It's,
I mean, there's a difference between water and salty deep sea brine.
You should have stayed in the ship. Why did you come with me?
I want a hat.
We can get a hat on the way out.
Yeah.
the itching is alleviated slightly because you are wearing the nylon like fishing line gloves. It's a little rubby.
Yeah. You just rub yourself like
Yeah.
the shower gloves.
like a
At some
loofah.
point, they press themselves to the bottom of the seafloor and just have to scoot their back along.
Shoshana gets pulled. Oh god, okay.
I'm gonna swim over just to check out the door to this hat shop because is it right next to us?
Yeah, it's
that
right
right?
next to you, but real quick, let
Okay.
me resolve Shoshana.
Oh yeah.
As you investigate around this area, you do note the shuttered doors, and you run a hand along the bottom and the side to see if there's a seam, but it looks like it's a complete seal. So, to your knowledge, if you were to go inside, there would be breathable air. You also notice bones littering here and there. They don't look like fish bones. They look more humanoid in nature. And you can see that one of the more complete skeletons runs off into a almost tail, and you can assume that this was once a marrow.
I will give that information on the earpiece.
Oh. Well,
So-
everyone, very high alert.
Yeah, it does seem like we'll be able to breathe air inside there, but
Awesome. I'm still in the ship.
Right.
I know.
Well, can I see an entrance to the like a manhole cover or something?
Instead of a manhole cover, you see what looks like a sinkhole that
Oh.
leads down and into the sewer system. When you look over at it, though, there is a thick film of brine over it, like one of those undersea oceans.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's gonna be real salty down there, guys.
Oh, great.
Well-
You watch as a small, like, water snake tries to go in, and then just a few seconds, it pops back out and kind of shrivels in the water.
Real glad that we're half trained in those those toxic environments. Am I right? Okay, well, we're probably gonna have to just hold our breath for going down that bit. Oh, meat.
Oh, meet
You're
me.
gonna be so unhappy going through there. If you
I'm
hold on,
happy now.
I'll swim you now. If you just hold on to me.
Okay.
Tana, before you enter the airlock, Sprocket will hand you what looks like a small box, a rectangular item with a um, glass screen.
What's this?
Well, your dad used it to take readings, but I think you can use it to, if you find any arcane tech down there, kind of jumpstart it.
Oh, all right.
Might be useful, might not be useful.
She'll like
Just
tuck
don't
it
break
into her
it.
clothes. Don't worry, I'm always careful. Pulls up the hood of the manta ray cloak. I'm ready.
The door slams in his face, and Tana is ejected out of the submersible.
Whee!
You hear on all of your comms, all right, I'm gonna form a holding pattern above the dome, refill our air, do some last minute repairs. Be safe and holler if you need me.
All
Okay.
right.
The engine hums to life as the submersible slowly rises up to the surface and leaves you all alone in the city.
Tana, if you want, we. Mimi's gonna hold on to Ari. If you want to hold on to me, we're gonna have to go through some really briny water.
Oh,
You
I'm
don't want to do
fine.
that.
You see Tana zipping around you
Oh,
with her cloak of the manta ray hood up. She has like a 60-foot swimming speed.
okay. You're fine then.
Mhm.
Well, let's go then.
Why does water itch?
It's not the water you're used to, Mimi.
Ah!
Take the gloves. Rub your skin.
Vigorously.
I. Are you or me first?
I'll go down.
All right.
I'll scout it out.
Be careful.
Spear in hand. I'm gonna go and just start diving down it.
Oh, one of you was also given a bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
That's where I keep all the juice and, and meat.
Yep. So I'm gonna swim down and make good use of my umbral sight.
You swim down, and it's a stone brick passage. You can see a trough running through the middle where once sewage would have flowed, but now it's briny ocean water. That's
Is it
has
dark
settled.
down here?
Oh, it's dark down here. The only light you're getting is from the natural light of the sun passing through the water,
Yeah.
which is diffused.
Good. Yeah, it's easier for me if I'm in darkness. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swim ahead a little bit just to scout it out to see what the passage is like and if there's anything down here before going up again.
Yeah, give me a perception check as I roll
Perception.
stealth.
Not very good. Got 7.
7.
It's fine. You don't notice a thing. It's all safe.
Yeah. So let us hang out there for a little bit. Is it a straight passage ahead?
It's a straight passage ahead that cuts off to either the right or to the left. You know that going to the right would probably lead up into the dome, leading to the left further into the city.
Okay. I'll swim ahead then just to check down the right.
What's your AC?
15.
You take 1 point of piercing damage as you feel a nick on your shoulder.
Do I see what did it?
You spin around, and in the darkness and gloom, you see something sticking to the ceiling, something undulating, long, slimy. It looks like a giant slug, but attached to it are several bones and metal scrap signs.
Beautiful. I
Oh,
get that
no.
moment of like, ooh, but I'm gonna swim away.
Your eyes trace along the ceiling and you see several more of them along this long hallway. And you'll be taking an attack of opportunity.
Sure.
16 for 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay. But I will swim away and take advantage of the fact because while it's darkness, anything even with their dark vision can't see me. So I'm gonna swim away.
Mhm.
And then pop my head back up. There's some weird gooey thing down there on the ceiling, and it had a bunch of bones and signs and stuff attached
There
to
were
it.
several
Yeah,
gooey things on the
there's
ceiling.
a few of them kind of along the way that we have to go. But they were on the ceiling. Do I get the impression that it's wide enough that if we were to stick to the floor level, like swim along the floor, I'd be out of reach, or was it big enough to reach me?
It was big enough to reach you.
Okay.
Can we try and sneak past?
We can certainly try.
Did it attack you?
You can see
Yeah,
that there
it's got.
are
Yeah, I'll show them.
2 teeth marks, one on her upper arm, one on her lower arm.
Has Tana's mage armor worn off at this point?
You could have recasted it before you left.
Okay.
It's 8
All right.
hours.
I'm gonna say that. Okay, I'll mark that off.
I'm just gonna grab like a scrap of like something that I may have in my bag of holding and just kind of wrap it, not to heal it, but to stop the blood from spreading in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Meep Meep, give me a perception check real quick.
Sure. That's real good, guys. 17.
Yeah, you look up and you see the shark still lazily floating away.
Watch it for a moment. Are we sure it's a basking shark? Because sharks like blood, and maybe basking sharks are not like that.
Well,
Maybe not a basking shark. I'm not sure.
Let's all get into the tunnel.
You know, there's a cookie cutter shark, and they like cookies.
My mom told him that one. Just go with it.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Let's
All right.
go. Come on, Meep Meep. Hold on to Ari.
So, I will swim down. I will say to them though that in terms of me trying, if we're trying to stealth, I'd appreciate not being anywhere near any light people need. I can hide better in the dark.
Meep Meep looks up and just grumbles as they shift over to Shoshana and then points to their light. I can't see.
Just stick close.
Close your eyes and just hold on to Shoshana.
Yeah. Let's turn off your light, and then we'll turn it back up once you're inside, and you'll just stick close to me, okay?
Snuffs it out with their hand.
All right.
DM, does the water interfere with Tana's dark vision?
No, it's dark vision regardless.
Okay.
It's not magically influencing you, so you're fine.
Okay. I can see up to 120 feet in the dark, so I'm good.
I'll give Meep Meep like a piece of rope that's tied to me for them to hold on to.
They hold on to it and wrap it around their waist.
Okay. I'll lead the group, but I'm gonna try and go slowly and stealthily and use the fact that I'm in the dark to try and avoid being seen. But I'm gonna go as quiet as I can in case they've got like tremor sense or something. I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Give me some stealth rolls, y'all. Meep Meep
Hey,
has disadvantage because you're using a light.
Oh, I snuffed the light out.
Oh, you snuffed it? Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
stealth.
17.
15. I count as invisible if it's dark.
9.
26.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, you're at the back. You're down at the back. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'm gonna swim away from you.
Yeah.
I follow Arwen.
Meat's kind of just ragdolling behind you, tied to the rope, just
Yeah.
watching the back.
It's a queer thing. These large mollusk-like creatures wouldn't seem to have a quickness to them, but show as you pass by under one, it detaches from the ceiling and completely envelops you.
just, just panic before I cut the rope free of myself.
You do have the grappled condition. You can make a strength or athletics or acrobatics to break out, but let's roll some initiatives.
17 to break out.
Nice.
On your turn, sorry.
Okay. 5 for initiative.
8 for Tana.
21.
15.
Thank you, someone. Thank you. I love you all, okay?
It's the dice.
So this
Arwen,
is
I'm
sorry.
glad I
Arwen
have
kills
advantage
us.
on mine. Yeah.
What was your initiative? Arwen?
21.
And Meep was
15. 15.
And the Whelks get a... They don't have an
Meat has a
initiative.
+5 to their initiative.
So do I. And I get advantage because Ranger. Beep, beep.
I only have +1.
You get your
For-
wisdom. Oh no,
Yeah. Yeah. For the sake of I get the wisdom plus and I get advantage because Ranger, so I get
Oh, you're the UA ranger, right?
Yeah, yeah. For my sake, for if we are fighting, what does this creature class as? Is it a beast?
This creature counts as a large monstrosity, and I
Okay.
believe that is one of your favored enemies.
Yeah.
So first we have Arwen. You look back to check on how the group is doing, and you see your half-sister fully encased in...
Half sister fully encased.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to. I'll Hunter's Mark it as a bonus. And then I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow.
Do it to it.
For 21.
Hits! Roll your damage.
7 piercing. And because I hit, I get my extra attack.
Yep.
With the extra damage. So, second attack was a 9. It didn't hit. No extra damage for me, but I do hit off the one thing. Mm-hmm.
The bolt sails through the water, hits the creature, and you hear a... And it looks like the other creatures on the ceiling snap their attention. You see 2 more.
Yeah.
Meep. Your friend just got engulfed.
Just say something in my grung language before I pull out my rapier to strike at this thing. I miss with a nat 1. Just panicking all over the place.
Meep, more like womp womp, am I right?
I
love you, Jen.
Yes. People just adhere themselves to this whelk and just kind of try to scrunch at it with their mittens. Not doing anything. Just
What,
doing their best.
Are you actually grabbing onto the whelk?
They're pointy now.
Yeah, I say because they climbed onto it.
You are grappled by the whelk.
It's sticky!
As you find out that the same briny texture that has filled this one tunnel isn't really brine, it's slime.
Oh, gross.
And this slime is adhesive.
Don't touch it!
Oh no.
You can make a grapple check on your turn to break yourself free.
Can you add on 2 damage, sorry, to this creature? I forgot to add my
Yeah, for sure.
extra damage. Oh, and I Hunter's marked it. Sorry, hang on. I'm
And that's a
such
D6, right?
Yeah.
You got
5.
this.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Show.
I will learn how to ranger. We're all good.
You're fine. You're fine.
Athletics.
Yeah, I hate that in the player's handbook it takes an action to break free. So I'll say as a bonus action, you can try and break yourself out.
Wait, did you skip me?
No, it's show next, isn't it?
No, it's
No, it should be me.
10. I got an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it didn't probably. Okay, Tana, sorry.
No worries.
You're fine.
Is there a way that I can position a flaming sphere that I'm not in danger of hitting Arwen with it?
You can target the ones on the ceiling.
The ones on the ceiling? Okay. So she's going to cast Flaming Sphere. Bonus action, she's going to ram the sphere into one of the creatures on the ceiling. And they will need to make a dexterity saving throw.
If you would let me take some liberties with the flaming sphere. Tana casts it, and you see the water in front of her start to roil and bubble and hiss with steam as she launches it forward.
Why is it so warm in here now?
Oh, the water's gotten so much warm. I think Meat might have peed. A 6 doesn't save, right?
Nope. Let me roll that damage. Oh, 2 6s, 12 points of fire damage.
Jeez Louise. So that's 12 each? 12 for one or 12 for
12 for just the one that she hit. Yeah. If they stay within, I put it in our chat. If they stay within the range, anything that stays within the range at the end of its action will have to make the same dex save.
Just a reminder, it is tight in these tunnels, so you have about 10 or 15 feet either way, but you have enough to make sure that the flaming sphere is not touching Arwen.
Cool.
Or boiling sphere at this point.
I'm making soup!
Slug soup! Is that it for you?
That's it.
Yeah? Show, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and break out of this thing.
Yep. Athletics or acrobatics?
21.
Oh, easily. You managed to just put your hand right underneath this beastie's head, or what you assume the head is, and just pry yourself out. You see Meep like 4 points stuck against it.
Meep, why?
I wanted to save you.
Aw. She'll take a she will can't wait. Oh, excuse me. She'll attack with her glaive.
Sure.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit. And you're hitting the one that Arwen has hit?
Yes, this is the one that grappled me. Yeah, 6 points of damage. As I try to slice Meep away from it.
This thing does not look well. But if that's all, it's the Bone Whelk's turn. All tress of them. The first one that you hit is going to try and hit out against you, Show. With a bite attack. 14? Nope. The second, there are 2 above Arwen, and they will detach themselves from the ceiling. One biting out at Arwen, one biting out at Tana. Arwen does a 21 hit.
Yes.
For 2 points of piercing damage. And Tana does a 11 hit?
Nope.
Cool. Give me a nature check, Arwen.
Sure.
Or actually, what's your modifier to nature?
0. I rolled a 16.
you've heard about these monstrosities from the lore keeper. They are bottom feeders. They are scavengers. They have ways of getting into places where they really shouldn't. These are called bone whelks. They have a very sticky mucus that covers their body, and alarmingly, you remember one of their abilities. When they die, they emit a supersonic wave that hits a lot of people and also corrodes non-living materials.
Noted.
Oh, no. Meep Meep's gonna
I'm-
come naked real quick.
I'm sorry, what does that? What part of the walk does that?
Supersonic when it dies.
It releases a
once
death
it's my
throw.
turn, yeah. I'll just say, you guys don't want to be close to these when they die. Like, you want to be real far away.
Meep Meep will look to you. I'm stuck to one!
Rest in peace, meet me.
I will haunt you!
Arwen.
Right. I am
Alright.
gonna activate my Zephyr Strike.
Or wait, no, god damn it. Arwen, now. It's your turn. That's the joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my Zephyr Strike. And so I don't get the opportunity attacks. I am gonna swim away from them, like deeper into this tunnel, so I can get a bit of distance.
How far deeper are you going?
Quite far, because my speed will increase by 30. So I can move 60 feet, just my regular movement. But I'm just gonna go away. I'll check while I'm going to make sure that there's not more, and then aim to shoot if I can.
Yeah, as you're checking, swimming away, you don't see any more, but you do see another huge metal slab in front of you that blocks your
Okay.
path. You
That's
are a
okay.
good distance away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get the distance away, and then I'll shoot the one that Meep seems to be attached to.
No! I'm right next to it. Why would you do this to your sister?
True, there's people. I just told you not to be there when it dies. I'll go for the one that Tana's been fighting, or the one that's maybe whatever one's closest to me.
Yeah, that would be the one Tana had hit with a flaming sphere and it has attacked her.
Sure. So I will aim and I will shoot to attack that one. For 23.
Hits.
So it is gonna take 13 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And it is gonna take 8 force.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get my second attack on it for 25.
Well, you killed it. One.
Oh, okay. Well, can I shoot the other one? Because there was 3, wasn't there? So one of the ones that, whichever other one. So I'll shoot that one and then shoot another one. Pew pew. For 25.
Hits.
Are
you hitting the one that Meep Meep's or the one that's...
not the one that's Meep Meep. The 2 that were attacking me and Tana, basically.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot that other one for 9 piercing. It's high noon, indeed. And it takes a d8, but it's the normal damage rather than 4, so 5. So it takes 14.
As the subsonic tails of the bolts ripple through, striking one clean through, another one hits it right in like the pseudopod eye.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second. You see the one that you had killed start to slowly bubble up. And then there's a small as then another ripple echoes in this tunnel that has a small explosion going in it. Shrapnel of bones and steel litter against the stonework, and you hear a supersonic scream echo out. Everyone in a 10-foot range takes 14 damage.
Oh, it was the one that Tana was. It was originally on me that they were biting, and Tana did a ranged attack. So I don't know how close Tana is to them.
Well, it went up to attack them.
Oh,
Or no,
okay.
no. Yeah. So Tana takes 14.
Am I able to use shield to protect
It-
myself? No?
it's not an
Okay,
attack.
great. Tana's at 0.
Level 3. Level 3.
Am I close to
Um,
that thing? Or was I
No, you're a little bit away from it, but
yeah.
it's you, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
No, because the other one was the one that was attacking me.
Yeah. But that one was also in range. But Tana's outside of that. It's a weird Venn diagram. Don't worry, I got you guys covered.
Okay.
Okay.
But
yeah, I was shooting the one that was on me, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, the supersonic scream also pierces through another one of the bone whelks, and you see it as well swell up with this sort of air. You don't know, liquid, but it also explodes out into shrapnel, and another high-pitched scream echoes inside of the tunnel, and you can hear over comms, "What the hell is going down there?"
Bone whelks!
Yep.
There's one last bone whelk and a floating Tana.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Okay.
If cure wins, we're good.
Right.
I will try to get myself free.
Strength athletics.
Oh boy. Okay.
Or-
Athletics.
Or a acrobatics check.
Athletics for 17.
You're out.
Freed myself. And go over to Tana and bang. Gonna be a bit briny as I shove my potion of healing down Tana's throat.
These potion vials were developed by Tana's father for undersea use, and it has a small purging system inside of them. So you are swallowing a little bit of seawater, but also the potion goes down.
Mm.
How many points of healing do I get?
2d4 plus 4.
Jen, you want to roll it?
Sure.
What did you give me?
Death. It accidentally uses their poison.
This isn't a potion, this is a dagger.
So you get 9 back.
Cool.
That's like half your hit points.
Yep.
I save!
Thanks. I don't feel so good.
Arwen, Tana, actually, it's your turn. You have just woken up and you see gore and viscera that are floating around you along with bones and metal.
And there's only one whelk left at this.
There's
point.
only the one whelk that Sho is fighting in close
Please don't hit
proximity.
it.
Tana's just gonna disengage and swim away and just say, "Welk, that's gross."
Whelk. All right, that's your action. Show.
Mm-hmm.
I can't disengage. But I can leave. So I'm gonna leave.
Will you take the attack of
You
opportunity?
can disengage for your main action if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll disengage from my main action, yeah.
Okay. You swim away from it, kicking off the floor to try and get under it in a way. It tries to latch out, but it has taken severe damage. And it's very slow on the whelk's turn. Yeah, it doesn't save its rally. You see it sort of... What's your movement speed like, buddy? That's rough, buddy. It starts to slowly crawl away down the tunnel and hitch a left back towards the opening.
Gross. How's everybody looking?
I fainted, but I'm
Fine.
fine now.
Did you see me kill 2 of those? Boop.
I'm very proud of you.
Very
Only
proud
goes
of you.
fishing. I'll boot Tana's nose and cast a Cure Wounds into you.
I never said that.
4.
Yay.
Mhm.
I'm only 1 away from max.
Yeah, apparently you don't have much hit points, eh? Level 3 wizard. Whoop whoop.
Guys,
Squish.
talk to me.
I'll get
there-
back on it.
I'm fine. I didn't
Nearly
almost die.
died!
Okay.
One at a time.
I didn't almost die. I'm fine. Don't tell Dad.
There was some bone whelks. They were attached to the ceiling and they attacked us. We tried to come through the tunnel. There's also a metal grate up ahead that I couldn't get past.
Water is itchy.
Yeah. We'll report back if we get in. Can I see, is there anything salvageable in from my standpoint from these bone whelks?
There are several skulls and bones. There is a metal sign that reads Sparta Avenue.
Taking it. I'll take it and hand it over to
Put it in your
Shoshana.
room.
Yeah, can you put it in the... Thanks.
Yeah, yep.
You have the bag. And maybe a
As you're-
skull.
It's a marrow skull.
Oh, cool. Put that in there.
Mhm.
Grab another one.
Right, can I swim back up to the metal thing that I saw?
I have the whatever we call it. I forgot.
Crowbar.
I have the crowbar. I can try and
This
open
is
it.
a little bit too big for a crowbar. But Tana, what's your passive investigation?
It is 14.
You can see that there is on one wall a metal, what looks like a keypad.
Ooh, this might be a thing.
Okay, guys, Sunny's on the job. I got this.
Wrong game.
Wrong game.
Is this
Hang
something
on.
that we would recognize from our world?
I don't think, maybe on some of the more modern flotillas, a keypad would be used to lock doors or access something something
But not on
electronically.
the island.
But not on the island.
Okay.
I think I got a thing for this. Tana pulls out that box. Oh, good, it didn't break. Oh, I really should have asked how to use this.
You press it against the keypad and you notice that there is a red button in the right corner with what looks like a power symbol.
Boop.
There's a small sputter of electricity that kind of shocks your hand,
Ah! Ooh! Ah!
but the screen lights up and you see runes and letters appear, and then the keypad itself lights up as well.
Do the runes and letters, like, correspond to what's on the keypad?
It's more like a boot up sequence.
Okay.
But what you're figuring is it's giving this item juice, essentially. And you can see that there are 2 arrows on the keypad, one that's pointing up, one that's pointing down.
Pushes the up arrow?
There is a... Well, one, you have to cover your ears because sound underwater sucks. But it sounds like a siren blaring. And these 2 lights sink from the roof of the tunnel as they start spinning slowly, as the grate slowly grinds upwards.
I
You
figured
can
it
feel
out.
a bit of a current start in the tunnel as you all are slowly getting sucked under the grate.
Ah!
Oh God.
Is this where we wanted to go?
It's where we're
Yes.
going.
Okay,
No,
because I think I can close it.
No, we're going. That's where we're going. There's air through there.
Okay, let's go.
Y'all make me some dex saves.
Yes.
Yeah.
21.
23.
21.
12.
Twins.
all of you manage to slip under the grate successfully using the current to your advantage, but Show, this kind of takes you off guard and you boom like a stormtrooper.
Ugh.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
I imagine Tana just like let go of the wall and just went wee. Just slid under like a water ride.
That really fucking hurt.
I thought it was quite fun.
She hit her head though. That wouldn't be fun if you did that.
No.
It might
Well,
have taken you out, Tana.
yeah, probably.
This area that you get swept into seems like, well, for one, it's underground, but you look up and you can see lights. And as you all manage to swim your way up, you peek up over this grating that's on the floor, and it looks like a small storage area, maybe a delivery facility.
Do I see a keypad where I can close this door to stop more water from coming in with us?
No, you're fine, because
Okay.
once the water level pressurizes, then it'll just stop automatically.
Okay.
Not pressurized, but it evens out with the water in the tunnel.
Okay.
Physics.
Mm-hmm.
It's a U-bend.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we just keep trying to get up now that we're through into the dome. I'm assuming we're in the dome. Does it feel like we're probably in the dome?
Yeah, you
Or under the dome?
you look up, and again, there's this transparent plexiglass. Like, I don't have a real word to describe it in terms of fantasy, what realm. But you can see from where you're standing the bottom of the relation.
Okay.
There are several rows of racks in this room. There are old, decrepit-looking crates on them. What looks like some sort of wheeled machine with 2 prongs in the front.
Huh. I'm gonna go look and see if there's anything I can, like, my kind of scavenge. Little found treasures.
Tana's gonna go look through the
Start poking around.
shelves and see if there's anything that would be valuable or useful on the surface.
Mm-hmm. Same.
I'm looking for hats.
I'm gonna
Roll
be
for hats.
investigating the shelves with Tana.
Investigation check for Tana and Show.
Tana, Shoshana.
I don't
and
know about
Arwen
you.
and
I
Meep
got
Meep.
a 22.
What am I making?
Investigation. Because
Okay.
you're searching for trinkets.
I'm searching. Yeah.
17 for me.
10.
Woo! Not 20 for a 22.
Nice.
Arwen, you make your
Yeah.
way through a door, and it looks like an office area. A metal desk with what looks like some sort of like a screen and a black tower on the side. But you also notice that there is a bobblehead.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. I guess we look what I found.
It looks like a anthropomorphic tiger with a shirt and a baseball cap.
This is Tony the Tiger.
His head bobbles.
I love it. I just stand bobbling its head while they do their thing.
Tana and Sho, you do notice your dad calls a forklift, but it's whole instead of a scrap work model. There are also, through the crates, a lot of expired dried food.
I don't know if we can use any of this.
No,
But
I don't
that
think
is really cool. Do you think we can get it to the surface? Points at the forklift.
I don't think the relation could carry it.
But we know that it's here, so they could always try and fashion something
Yeah.
to come back and try and acquire it.
Mhm.
I will message what's his name?
Sprocket.
Sprocket. Sprocket,
Yo.
we have a, what did you call it, Tana?
A forklift. An intact one.
Forklift. Yep. Intact forklift. Just where we've come through. We don't know if it's something that the relation would be able to take, but we know that it's here.
Amazing.
Mm.
Well, when the boss gets back, we'll talk about expanding the relation a little bit more.
Yeah. I also got
Making it a
bobblehead,
more open
so-
relation.
Make it a more open relation, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I got bobblehead. So,
What's a bobblehead?
it's a tiger, but it looks like a person, and when you move it, the head bobbles. I have thus decided to call it a bobblehead. It's pretty exciting.
I wonder if I could stick that on the dash. If you find another one.
Okay. Right. We will keep an eye out for more bobbleheads.
Meep as you're opening up crates and just like casually tipping them over.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are textile goods, shirts, and there are no hats. There are these styrofoam humanoid fingers.
Take one and kind of pull it on over my neck gloves and go over to Shoshana and say, "Luck."
They're pointing upwards.
What?
Bap you with a foam finger
Oh,
before
don't.
I float
Oh.
away.
Okay, meep.
I'm invincible.
Don't think that, please.
I'll stuff
well-
like 3 of them into the bag of holding.
As you're all walking around in this storage area, you hear another sonic scream.
Oh.
From where we came from?
Above you,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
and you watch as you see the relation start to slowly sink,
Run.
and over the comms you hear Sprock go, I think it might be a little too late to ask what a bone whelk is.
Oh dear.
Are you okay?
Oh, it got me pretty good. I'm gonna try to salvage this thing, but it's not looking great. The hats! And Meep, you see the relation crash into the hat shop.
I'll turn to everyone. We are not getting hats on the way back.
I'm sure there's still some hats left.
He might have released some of the hats.
Yeah, now it's easier to get in.
Me pauses. Should we go save Sprocket?
I should be fine. I can make some last minute repairs.
Give me a hat.
I will not get you a hat. I need to fix this and make sure I don't die.
Hat.
Sparkle,
you
just
have a
tell him that you're gonna
circlet?
get him a hat.
I'll get you a hat.
Yes.
See, you're gonna get a hat.
Um,
Let's keep going.
Listen, I took some sonar of the place. There looks like an opening area to the north, a bit of ways away from you, but if you make your way there, I'll meet up with you. I think it's time to amscray out of here.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
What does that mean?
Get out.
All right, let's go.
Fine. No, I'm really curious about what's in there.
As you guys are running, you make your way out to what looks like a playing field, a giant diamond in the dirt that has basically not been kept at all. And there's a shadow that falls on you as you look up at the scoreboard. A twisted amalgamation of steel and wiring and looks like human bones.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And with a loud thump that kicks up a dirt cloud, it lands in the middle and swivels a glowing skull at you as if it were an eye.
No, thanks.
I'll just hold up one of my foam fingers. Do you want one?
Yes.
This is gonna be a quickie, but hey, let's roll some initiatives.
Oh god. Does the lights that we saw coming out seem like it was coming from this thing?
The lights in the stadium flicker.
Oh boy. I got 23.
8.
19.
16.
I'm
This
good
thing's
at
going
initiative,
second.
guys.
All right, Arwen, 23.
Yeah.
Meep Meep,
16.
16. Tana,
19.
show a 5.
8.
And this thing got a 19.
Fuck.
Tana has the second dex. So, Arwen,
Yeah. Right. I'm going before it does, so I get advantage. I am going to Hunter's Market with that last. There we go. So I'll Hunter's Market and then try and shoot it in the face. Face? Question mark?
sure.
Skull face?
One of the skulls.
Question mark? 17.
Hits.
Okay, so it will take 4 plus 6 for Hunter's Mark. Then another round will go off. Oh, for a 13. Oh no, wait, do I still have advantage on it because it's not acted yet?
Yes.
Okay, so
It would be on
26.
all your attacks other side.
Yeah.
If it does say otherwise. But yes, go ahead.
Okay, so 26, which does 7 plus 1 plus 7. So it's a 15 for the second hit. So that's a 25 total.
Woof.
Woo!
Damn,
You
I need to make a
see-
Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
That's what Titus is.
Yeah.
You see, as you shoot off at it, you shatter skulls that are basically undulating underneath this massive wiring, and it breaks. There's a very low guttural roar,
Uh-huh.
and it's your turn.
Can I, for my movement, just find somewhere dark to go and hide in?
You could go under the bleachers.
Yeah, I'll hide somewhere dark.
Roll me stealth.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with it again. She's gonna cast Flaming Sphere. Bonus action, she's gonna ram it into the thing, so I'll need a dex save.
What's your score?
12.
Fail.
Okay, so that is 10 points of fire damage, and she has 25 feet of movement. Is there anywhere that she can also take cover?
You guys have just gone out of this one area, so of course there are the seats and the bleachers that you can go behind. There's like a hot dog stand.
She gonna hide behind the hot dog stand.
How much damage was that? Sorry.
10.
10.
Fire damage.
You notice that as the flaming sphere collides with this creature, it doesn't react as well as you would hope.
Rats.
Parts of the creature is actually getting superheated by the flaming sphere, but it don't give no fucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
It is this creature's turn, as it will use its double action, a double move to get up to the smallest creature that it can find, Meep Meep, and stand there over you, glowering.
I'll just look up to it and say, "My gods are proud of me today."
As you say your gods are proud of you today, it sinks a bunch of wiring into the ground and pulls up a chunk of turf in the shape of a sledgehammer.
Yep.
Speaking of Meep Meep, it's your turn.
You're not near me, Sojana, right? Not within 5-10 feet of me?
Maybe. You can move.
It's right on top of me. I'm not
can
gonna move. I'll move away from. Stay within this creature's like.
Threat area. Yeah.
Yeah, that area, away from companions, and then kind of point upwards and say, "My god is of lightning," as I cast lightning round up into it.
Okay. What do I have to do for that?
Make a dex save. DC's 11.
All right. Roll damage.
Cool. 17 lightning damage up into its. I don't know. Mouth.
As the creature raises the sledgehammer arm up in the air, a bolt of lightning strikes it like a lightning rod, and you can see the eyes that were looking out with you with a yellow glow slowly fade to a red as you hear an engine whir harder and harder as if it was being overclocked. The damage from the arrows slowly start to recover.
Oh no.
Eve's just cackling but stays right where they are as they ready a strange looking kind of bow weapon.
Okay. It is Show's turn.
Look, there's not much I can do other than hit it with my spear, my glaive.
Hey, sometimes it's all you need to do.
It is a reach weapon, so I'm not gonna get close to it, so I can be 10 feet away.
Yeah. This is a large creature, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I hit it with my glaive, maybe. 21.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 points of damage. That's all I got.
Aren't you a
I don't.
barbarian?
Oh, I can rage! Bonus action rage! So can I do bonus action rage first?
Yes, please do.
So
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's 8 points of damage, so.
Cool. That's an additional 2 or just
An additional 2, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, neat. Anything else?
No, because that's my bonus action. Yeah, actually that's all I got. I'm a simple gal. I hit things really hard. Well, at least I try to.
Arwen.
Okay. I'm gonna just move so that I can at least get the crossbow out from where I'm
You
hiding.
go, little sister!
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah. Is it gonna be able to see me if I'm counted as invisible in darkness, or because I don't know how the creature works?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Or no, it can see you. It can
Okay.
see you.
If it's got electro, yeah, it's only for things for sight. So I will pew pew this thing, obviously. For 12 for the
Hits.
first one. Oi, for 13 plus 3, which is a 16, and then the second shot will go off over 10.
That misses.
Yeah, still 16.
Fuck him up, Harry!
The creature will whip its head towards you.
I'll swim back in there.
Anna. You muted, darling.
I was muted. Tana's gonna lean out from behind the hot dog cart with one of her daggers, and she will cast catapult at this thing.
Okay.
Nice.
What's your spell save?
12.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Okay. So it'll take does it take both the bludgeoning and the
Catapult
damage?
specifically says that it takes just bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So it will take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will be ramming it again with my flaming sphere. So I will need another save.
This thing can't save. Go ahead.
Let's see. So that is 2d6 for 11 points of fire damage.
Nope. You watch as first the flaming sphere hits it, and its attention gets drawn to you, Tana, and your dagger flies and spins around and just hits it with the pommel on the head. Like small.
I hit it.
It's this creature's turn.
Meep's just cackling like a mad frog.
Aaron, what's your AC? You've done a lot of damage.
Me, 15.
Oh, it has multi-attack.
Oh,
Oh,
Yay.
say can you see?
I the dark early light.
Well, that's a shitty crit. 10 points of bludgeoning damage on the first.
Sister, no!
And I guess this one will go to show. Does a 21 hit you? That's better. That's a better damage dice than the crit. Fuck. 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Which is
And-
half for me. Haha.
Yeah. But as both of the arms hit you, one arm collapsing the bleachers, the other arm hitting right next to you on the shoulder show. These wirings spring outwards and wrap around you. And you are considered grappled.
What is it? Everything and wanting to grab me. Okay.
Oh. You're not grappled, you're engulfed.
Thanks. I hate it.
Everything likes to eat people today.
I mean, we are a
Under
bunch
the
of snacks,
sea.
so.
Mm-hmm.
Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it
Yeah.
from me. So it is Meep's turn.
All right, Meep.
You
Gotta
can see your friends slowly sinking in. You have time to cut them out.
Okay. Put away one weapon, swim up to them, and pull out my other weapon and just cut them out. I saved you.
Thank you.
Roll to hit.
I use that one. 25.
Yep.
Six slashing damage to the rope.
Yeah, that's fine. It hits.
Or thingy.
And you free one of your friends.
You're
Does it
all
have
so weird.
It
Does
still
it
has
have-
Arwen. Yes.
Oh no.
You guys have 3 turns before it gets back to you. Show. Unless Meep, if you have something else.
No, that was my full action. Yeah, my full action. Just kind of. Oh wait, I can action surge.
You're a fighter?
I'm a fighter. This silly little frog person's a fighter. Kind of scoot away from Sardana and then pull out this strange little contraption and fire it, and using his pistolier shots.
You're firing at the tentacles that are around Arwen?
Yeah.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Okay. 17.
Hits. Roll.
For 6 points of shooty damage.
You see Meep slash into one of the groupings of tentacles fleeing you show. They drop their dagger and with a mighty bound just jump into the air and do an air shot that spirals into a mass of tentacles that retract away from Arwen, freeing her.
I am the best! As they touch one of their foamy fingers, sticking it on their head.
You hat!
What?
Everything's
Show.
a hat if you try hard enough.
I'm going to. How far away is my sister from me?
She's a good 24 to 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Because you guys decided to like split.
Yeah. Um.
This thingy does not look well.
No.
In
Okay.
fact, I would say it's bloodied.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I use my bonus action to put poison on my weapon?
Sure.
It won't do anything, will it?
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to roll to hit with my glaive either way.
Go ahead.
Does a 15 hit?
Yep. Definitely hits.
13 points of damage.
Whoo-wee! All right.
And let me see. I don't have anything else to do. I really wish the dredge line did damage, but it doesn't.
Doesn't it pull you towards it?
Yeah, no, it pulls the thing towards me, but it's a large monstrosity. I'm not gonna pull it towards me. That's. I have 2 weapon fighting, but I don't have. I mean, technically, I have many weapons. No, but that's fine. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Fuck him up!
Arwen, top of the round.
Woo! Pew pew! I will
Look him
pew
up,
pew
sis!
him.
Tana, you are up at bat.
14
Hits.
for 9 plus 1 for 10. And then second hit is a 26
Definitely hits.
for 7 plus 1, so 8. So 18 damage.
Woo-wee! Really hang on by a copper thread.
And then I'll maybe swim up a little bit. Oh no, we're not swimming, are we? We're on the ground.
You're on the ground.
I'll move a little closer to show.
Okay. Me next?
Yep.
Okay. Flaming sphere.
Sure.
Bonus action ramming it again. I would like that
Mhm.
dex save, please.
It made it.
Oh. Well, then it'll only take 4 points of damage.
Boy, oh boy, do I have something to tell you.
What do you have to tell me?
No, go ahead.
Okay. And then, so I took starting adventuring equipment. Can I catapult my shovel that's in my equipment at this?
Yeah, any object.
Excellent. She'll pull a shovel off her bag. Cast catapult. And I'll need a dex save again.
Nope.
It didn't make it?
It did not make it.
Did not make
Okay.
it. 17 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
Shovel damage.
She hits it in the head with the flaming sphere first and like kind of knocks it off kilter, and then she catapults the shovel and the shovel just takes the head clear off while it's off balance.
Home run!
I mean, we are on a sports field, right? Is this sports ball?
You see the head catapult about 400 yards and hit the goal sign
I didn't
right
think...
where like the home team was, and it kind of shakes a little bit before.
Ooh. Oh.
Cackles madly.
Yeah.
We are living legends! As they swim away.
We're walking at the moment, but
Shoshana's gonna give a potion of healing to Arwen.
in this moment of
Thanks.
celebration, you hear a creaking
No.
Oh.
as the creature starts to slowly try and pull itself up. But on your comms, you hear a loud crash through the dome ceiling as the relation crashes through the dome and lands on top of the creature with a skid.
Woo!
Sprocket, you
The
made
door
it!
Flings open. I waited like a good 30 seconds and I got worried. Get in! As the stage starts to slowly flood.
Oh no.
Oh no! I'm gonna go. If you came through is there any hats that are on this thing after you the hat shop? I'm trying to rescue one for my friend.
Sprocket will throw Meep a fez.
Yeah!
It's a fez!
Puts it on top. They put it on top of the phone finger as they climb into the relation.
Yeah.
As y'all climb into the ration and strap in, Sprocket's like, alright, we're gonna get out of here!
Punch it!
Oh
There's
god.
a few minutes though as the water has to rise.
It's
But
like
you
you
all
rush
make it.
in,
Yeah.
and then you sit
Yeah.
down and you're like, okay, let's go! Powering up.
This is anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Arya and just give her a big hug. You did so well!
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
so proud of you! Here's apple juice!
Oh, thank
With
you.
another
Eventually,
hand.
Yeah.
eventually the stadium floods. Everything inside of it ruined by water.
Yeah.
But hey, it's fine. You're all safe and sound.
Yeah.
And as you reach the surface, you notice that the sun's going down.
Real
And
low.
the sun's getting real low, big guy. And you see the lights in the city start flicking open or on. There is what looks like an electrical current on the water, and in the distance you see a giant gelatinous form of a jellyfish that makes its way around the city perimeter and then sinks down over a crevasse.
So beautiful.
It's a giant jellyfish, by the way.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
40 of me
Can we
could
go
fit
look at-
inside it.
I think even
You
more.
can fit inside it. I wonder if that's what Stella's meant by the city's guardian.
Why
Well-
didn't he tell us about a city guardian?
He did.
You did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why did I forget about the city guardian?
You were too focused on breakfast.
Mhm.
I was
Breakfast.
pretty hungry.
Well,
I left breakfast back at the
I'm really proud of us all. And now we've seen the Guardian and we know what it looks like. So I feel very honored.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put like some sort of plating on this thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It didn't already have plating?
Well, it's organic. It's non the bone well. Just shoot through the whole thing,
Oh.
and you'll see like there's a patch of duct tape over one of the pontoons.
Oh god. I don't think that's. Let's just try to get home
Yep.
alive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, lucky for us, it's favorable winds, and you're still inside.
We're in a dome, Sprocket.
I know. I just want to be dramatic.
Oh, let him have his moment. He
All
saved
right.
us.
That's all right. All right.
Wait, saved you from what?
Don't worry about it, just go.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
And with that, wind carries you all the way back home. Thanks for playing, guys.
Yay!
Thanks for running.
That was so good, RJ.
Yeah.
Found out how amazing Gloomstalkers are.
Oh.
I mean, we already knew that because of Titus.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for the follows today, chat, and for hanging out with us. We're gonna go
Yeah.
around and introduce ourselves. Since we don't normally we have our Twitter handles on the screen, but we don't this time. So we're gonna introduce ourselves, where you can find us, and also what charity each player is supporting this month. I'll go first. Hey, I'm Sarah, or at the Hype Goblin on all the social medias. I am supporting I Need Diverse Games. They were the charity of choice that the channel donated to last month. We raised $37.50 as a donation. This month, we're raising money for the Loveland Foundation, which Satan will tell you more about in a little bit. And I'm looking to get an even $40 donation this year, or this month. So let's shoot for $40, bit subs, or if you want to go and donate directly to the charity that we're supporting, or any of the ones that we're going to talk about. If you tweet at me that you donated to them, Satan's going to create an NPC that you get to help.
Yeah,
them
if
create.
you donate at least anywhere from $5 to $10, if you send us proof of that donation, a picture, screenshot to at the Hype Goblin on Twitter, we'll reach out and you can help me create an NPC. You can choose race, gender, job, class, all that stuff. You can make it your own, and we'll put them into the game as a important NPC.
Awesome. And going around on my screen here, RJ, who are you
Yeah.
and who are you supporting?
Hey everybody, I'm RJ. I was the DM today, if you didn't notice. Today I'll be supporting the Black Visions Collective, which is a black, trans, and queer-led organization that is committed to dismantling systems of violence and oppression. Keep fighting.
Awesome. Emma, where can we find you and who are you supporting?
Yeah, so I'm Emma. You can find me at Humaloo on the Tweeters. I am supporting the Aqua Project, who are a grassroots charity that support Black, trans, and non-binary people, especially those who are homeless. At the moment, they're doing a drive on behalf of the unfortunately too many Black trans people that have been murdered recently. So they're doing drives specifically for those people. So yeah, check them out.
Great. Jen, do the thing.
Hi, I'm Jen. You can find me here. I was Meet Meet today, and I'm supporting the Bail Project. The Bail Project is a nonprofit organization designed to combat mass incarceration by disrupting the money bail system 1% at a time. They help low-income American families and local communities, and they want to help these individuals get out of jail because they want to dismantle the fact that bail shouldn't be barred, shouldn't bar you from freedom.
Awesome. Excellent. And last but not least, the woman, the myth, the legend, the current ruler of the nine hells, our very own artist and normally DM, Satan.
Hi everyone, my name's Satan. You can find me at Alyssa Vamp on Twitter. But other than that, I am supporting the Love Land Foundation, which is the foundation that the channel will be giving money to this month. The Love Land Foundation, they have a partnership with Therapy for Black Girls, National Queer and Trans Therapists of Color Network, Talkspace, and Open Path Collective. And the recipients of this fund will have access to a comprehensive list of mental health professionals across the country that provide high quality, cultural competent service to Black girls and women. So every bit that you donate goes to providing free sessions, about 4 to 8 sessions for Black girls and women. And I think that's really important, especially in general, but especially during these times. So give money to help give mental health care to the people that need it.
Awesome. Thanks, Satan. And as I said earlier, that is the charity that this channel is supporting this month. Everything that comes in through the channel, I don't take a single penny of it. It all goes directly from the PayPal that they send me to the charity. So if you'd like to help out, donate through us. Donate through the links that we have in chat that go directly to the charity's website for everyone that we mentioned. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, wear your mask, drink your water, and take your meds. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.